Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to change your hopping foot. And to do that, the first thing you want to do is turn off your power. This way you won't sew through your finger. Now the next thing I'm going to do is loosen my foot here with a regular screwdriver. Lefty loosey. You'll loosen that foot and you take this screw all the way out. I love how easy it is to change the foot. I do it pretty frequently. So put your screw in a safe place so you don't lose it. Then you're going to use a 6mm Allen wrench to loosen this bolt right here. And this one here on the top is how you tighten down the head so it doesn't swivel. And when you loosen it, it will swivel. So I'm lefty-loosey again, and you don't need to pull this one all the way out. You just loosen it a bit. So once this is released, you will hold down this lever and move the whole needle bar, whole head to the side. Now be careful when you do that. There's a little spring here that makes our hopping foot hop. You don't want to lose that. You take the foot off that you had on, and then you put the new one that you want on back on. And before I screw that back on, I just bring that back down into the locked position. Now this still wiggles a little bit, but this way it's easier to screw that back in here. I have to compress the hopping foot a bit to get the screw into that hole where it needs to twist in. There we go. Once I get it started with my finger, I'm going to tighten it up with the screwdriver. Make sure you use a screwdriver that's bigger than what you do your needle with, because you don't want to strip this screw. You want it to be seated nicely. And then you'll tighten that up. Now once that's tightened back up, you need to do one more thing, and this is very important. Now it's important that you get the needle bar, before you tighten up the top screw that we loosened so that the head can swivel, you need to get the needle centered in the needle plate. I'm going to bring the needle bar down by hand by pushing this flywheel in and engaging it and then twisting it so that my needle bar comes down in the needle plate. Once I have it down in the needle plate, I wiggle the bar, the needle bar, until it's centered nicely inside that hole. When the needle is centered in the needle plate, that's when you tighten up the screw or bolt up on the top of the machine.